Okay, so one weekend, I decided that I wanted to paint my shirt. Now, how did I come to this decision? First off, I saw a bunch of YouTube artists, painting on their clothes, and I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. I want to do that. But like what they painted on is like jean jackets or jeans. Well, most of them, that's what I saw. But I don't have a jean jacket, and I don't want to like risk making my jeans super ugly. So then I decided that I don't want to paint on something that expensive or valuable. So I found this shirt. That I have, and it's like lime bright green, and like I hate it. I don't like the color at all, and I don't like the design, and I thought, hey, I got it for free too, so I was like, hey, let's just paint over it. And here's the process. So if I hate how this turns out, I thought to myself, if I hate how this turns out, well then that's just too bad. It's not that big of a consequence as like painting the back of a jean jacket. So let's just say this was like my first experience and a practice to the art of painting on clothing. I took pictures of the front and back of the shirt, and here's me trying to come up with design digitally. As you can see, I drew my signature angry bear, and on the back I draw a moon and some clouds that matches the front. And doing this, I developed this character, the angry bear, more. Like, I've always knew I wanted the design to be an angry bear, but like, the question of why she's always angry never really crossed my mind. I should start thinking about that, because like, she's just angry for no reason right now. Anyway, here's me going into the actual shirt. So, I saw on YouTube videos that they start off with just plain white under the design, so the colors will lay down well. I thought of like getting fabric paint instead of just using acrylics. I thought that might be better, but then like I don't want to buy a bunch of things for this, so I just decided to buy this solution that thins out the paint. And as you can see here, this is like 3 coats of white. I used a lot of white for this, and like a bunch of times I would carry the paint with my brush, and the paint will just fall on to the shirt and at the wrong place, and I would die a little every single time. But here's me sketching out the design again. Okay, I go in and start painting. Now, I'm not good at acrylics. The main mediums I use are like watercolors and like doing things digitally. And I've used acrylics before, but I don't like them. No hate to acrylic paints, but I just think they're chunky, and I don't like thick paint. That's why I like watercolor a lot. So going into this, my naive brain, even though I knew that I didn't like acrylics and I'm not experienced in it, my naive brain thought, oh, it's gonna be fine. It is not fine. You can see that there's still like white splotches everywhere that the paint I dropped left behind. It's just because I'm so inexperienced in acrylic paint. You know, like watercolor, that doesn't happen because the paint isn't heavy. It's just water. It just sticks on the brush. But like, if you're carrying large amounts of acrylic paint, which I was doing to fill in the white, it will just drop. That was very sad. Okay, now I am outlining with a dark blue. Acrylic paint is one of those things where it has to get through levels of ugliness to actually look good. I mean, I think watercolor is one of those things too, so I'm a little bit used to that, but like, it still kind of hurts. And it feels really bad when you're creating something so ugly, but you have to continue on because you don't know if it will turn out good or bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and do the stars. Now, I thought this was gonna be fun. Because I love like using watercolor and just splashing color. So doing that with acrylics, oh, it's a different experience. They splash on weirdly. I don't know how to describe it, but like, I didn't like the stars, so I covered it with more clouds. Okay, this is the back. I already coated it with one layer of white. I'm doing the second layer. And you can see the pencil lines. I don't know if I bothered to erase it. Oh well. Okay, and now I'm outlining the clouds. And at this point, I didn't really wanted to do this anymore. This took me a while, so I was like not that motivated. I just wanted to get it done. So, how was this experience? How was the experience of this whole process? Well, first off, I don't like acrylics, so that was already a bad sign. And a shirt is very different from a canvas. A shirt will just soak up all that paint, so it was really hard to get it to flow. But like when I put in like a bunch of that flowing solution, it worked a lot better. And the finishing result, well, let's just say I'm not gonna wear that ever, because the painted part, it feels like one giant block of a different fabric, and like it is not cottony, it's like super rough, right? I can barely fold it properly. Was this a good experience? Well, I think every experience is a good experience. Was this worth my time? Probably not. Is the shirt even uglier than before? I'll leave that up to you. My mom liked it though, so that's cool. Anyway, that's it. See you.